Hi, and welcome to Utah Crossbow Hunter, where today is, you guessed it, Crossbow Forum Monday, where today we are going to talk about turkey hunts. And we'll get right into that right after this message. Okay, so today we're going to talk about turkey hunts. We know turkey season is just around the corner, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. This is going to be probably a little bit of a series because we're going to talk a bit about the habitat. We're going to talk a little about turkeys and tracking and all that kind of stuff. And, well, I'm going to try, probably in a little while, is I'm going to go out and we're going to take a look at the property I'm going to be hunting on and that kind of stuff. So season just around the corner, so let's get started. Alrighty, so let's hop on over here to my other screen. I just took down some notes. Well, not really notes. I looked up some stuff, and this is what we come up with so far. Just remember, wild turkeys are non-migratory. In other words, they don't travel that far. They're social birds, active during the day, with great eyesight. So you got to remember your camouflage and how you utilize your camouflage. Their vision is poor at night. That's why they go up into the trees. And if you want to read this whole thing, please go ahead and pause it, and you can read. You get the idea. You can read it. Because the reason they go up in the trees is not because of predators. Like coyotes, bobcats. Well, bobcats can climb trees, but there's ground predators and there's tree predators. They usually come down about go up in twilight, come down in the first light in the morning. And I do apologize, my daughter is homesick today, so she's hanging out with us. Okay. They like to get up pretty high in the tree, and they sleep in numbers. So bigger the numbers, they can protect themselves a little bit. If they're like small, they call them pallets, the turkeys, the baby turkeys. They're not going to be up as high. They're going to be down a little lower to the ground. They'll find small trees and stuff like that. They also feed in cow pastures. They'll even go to your backyard bird feeders. They like croplands. They like to look for the seeds on the ground. The numbers vary from time to time. Early morning and afternoon times for eating. Wild turkeys make vocalizations, gobble, clicks, putts, purrs, yelps, cuts, whines, crackles, kikis, all sorts of little things there. And again, when you're talking about these noises, they are not always consistent. Okay, they may be quiet at times because there may be a predator around, pressures of hunting, and stuff like that. So they do some drumming noises and all that kind of good stuff. Their diet mostly is of acorns, nuts, from various trees, hazel, chestnuts, hickory, pinyon pines, as well as various seeds, berries, juniper, bearberries, roots, insects, maybe some small reptiles like lizards, small snakes. They can eat all the snakes they want. The males will mate as much as they can mate. They're pretty well, I won't say it. It's on YouTube. The incubation period for the hens is 28 days. And the thing here too is they lay one egg a day. The hens do. up to 10 to 14 eggs. And then they all pretty much hatch at the same time. They don't start getting the incubation until they're all done. The hen will sit on them almost for 28 days. We all know that the hens, female name is a hen, male name is a tom. The baby name is, I'm going to destroy it, but Palette. So, yeah, that's pretty much just a little bit on that. I'm not going to go too deep into it because it could take us forever to go through that kind of stuff. So that's the things that they do and how they prospered and all that kind of stuff. So you want to, so that's why scouting is important, to look for different things. So let's hop on over to my other page here and look at some, let me get that out of there. Okay, so these are, you can tell these are small, or probably a hen footprint, so you want to look for footprints. Look at the direction they're going. Is it hard? Is it soft? When I say hard and soft, is the ground, is that ground hardened up? Okay, is that a fresh print? Is that an older print? Turkey scratches. Now, turkey scratches, the one way they figure them out here is they're mostly in a V shape. Okay, they start from the top and work down, looking for their acorns, bugs, and all that kind of good stuff. Here's one that's a little bit bigger, but the reason I got this one here, and I did take some off the pictures off of YouTube. And this was how to read turkey scratching signs in the woods. I couldn't find really good pictures looking at stock stuff. But as you can see this pile right here. So what's this pile going to tell you? This pile right here is going to tell you the direction that they're heading. So this one's probably heading in this direction, okay? Looks like here's another one. I think it looks like, and it could again look like it's piled up over here, heading in this direction. So they might not all be heading in the same direction, but that's a good way to tell for that. Here's another one piled up over here, around here. So they're heading off again in this direction. Okay, in the comments below, tell me if that's a male or a female dropping. Okay, I gave you guys a little bit of time for that. So that is a gobbler. Yeah, gobbler. I couldn't, my mind just went blank on that, but that's a gobbler dropping. Okay, now when you see these, I'm going to show you here in just a moment how to tell if it's fresh or not. Of course, most of us already know. Here's a gobbler. He's all perked up. He's going after this hen right here. But one thing hens can do is they can sense if this tom here has a lot of parasites or a little bit of parasites. They want to go for a tom that has a low amount of parasites. And how a hen can determine that, I don't know, but they can. Here's another shot of a gobbler all dressed up and ready to go to the party. Okay, here's a hen dropping right here. Best way to do this is take your foot, your shoe or something, or even a stick, and roll it over and see if it spreads apart. Okay, that will tell you if it's fresh or not. Here's some more scratching going on here. This looks like an old scratching, kind of dried up. That's what you want to look for too, if it's fresh or not. Fresh, it's probably going to be a little bit darker. This is going to be a little bit more moisture here, obviously, and the leaves. You're looking at the leaves too to see if there's any bugs on those. A lot of people will go out after a rainy day to look, or a rainy afternoon, or whatever, to look for tracks. This will tell you if it's fresh or not. This is a fresh track, so you want to look for fresh tracks like this. And here's another one. This is kind of dried up, older, right there. So, yeah, I mean, that tells you a lot about where to look for tracking. So you want to look for these signs, okay? So you want to take your time when you're out there scouting, okay? I'm going to be scouting a property here. Exactly when, I don't know. We got some more snow yesterday, the day before, so I'm sure it's getting pretty deep where I want to go. I mean, this is just a real quick glimpse into the world of turkeys. But you want one thing you want to do, even if you take your family out, which I encourage you to take your family out, and the initial scouting, it's not going to be too bad making a lot of noise and all that kind of stuff because you're just looking for signs. Okay? If you go by a tree, there's a lot of droppings and feathers down on the ground. They're probably roosting up there. So you want to get something like Onyx Hunt or whatever you want to use. Go Hunt. I mean, there's a lot of apps out there. And you want to drop a marker or a tag or something in that area. Don't try and remember it because you won't. So that's important to look for that. Look for signs, lots of signs. And there's, again, going out walking. You gotta walk it. Okay, I wouldn't recommend walking in deep snow if that's it, because we got seasons coming up. Like I said, we got some that were done in started in mid-April for the spring season and stuff like that. But I also want to show you the reason I'm bringing this up. I got a message from one of our viewers, and if I can find it here, I can never find anything on here when I want. Where is it? Let me go over here. Should have did this in the first place. But my friend Jeremy, we had a little discussion this morning, and he wanted me to start a series on turkey hunts. So I am, and he is in Minnesota somewhere, where I know right now it's probably freezing cold. And their season is like here. You told me it starts in April. My tag's gone sale in first part of March, so I'll go down and get my tags. So this is one. So if you got any suggestions for anything, hit me up in my email. If you can find me on Facebook, you can do that because he found me. She's having a good time today. So if you got any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below, or give me a shot, a text or something. That'd be great. So that's what I got for you guys today. This is just the start. It's the tip of the iceberg, literally, because of the snow that is outside. Alrighty, so yeah. So I got a video that's going to pop up or somewhere over here or over here, wherever it's at, I don't know. And they hit that subscribe button that's right next to it. And I recommend this is a recommended video, or that one, whatever. Yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. So, I hope you guys got something out of it, and enjoy. Get out there and do some scouting, which I'm going to be doing probably, I'm hoping to start it next month. Yeah, next month. So with that said, yeah, I can't think of anything else. See you on the next episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter.